Everything seemed normal in the Chinese province of Ziang. The sun had risen like any other day. People were heading to work, children getting ready for school, and farmers preparing to tend their fields. Life moved on peacefully, just as it always had. No one had the slightest idea that within hours, everything would change forever. It began with the sky darkening, slowly but strangely. What came next wasn't just a storm, it was a monster from nature. The wind roared louder than anything people had ever heard before. Not just strong, but violent. Gusts exceeding 240 kilometers per hour tore through the land. Giant trees were ripped from their roots. Rooftops flew off homes like paper. Heavy vehicles were tossed aside like toys. In just a few minutes, calm turned to chaos. In the cities, tall buildings trembled. Windows shattered, and glass flew through the air like knives. In small villages, families who had been sitting down for breakfast suddenly found themselves hiding in dark rooms, praying the walls would hold. Many didn't. Fields that had fed entire communities were flattened. Crops, livestock, barns, everything was gone in moments. Roads disappeared under layers of debris. Power lines fell and sparked dangerously. Electricity, water, communication, all of it vanished in an instant. And then came the silence. The kind of silence that feels heavy. The kind that tells you something terrible has just happened. Footage shared by survivors captured moments that words struggle to describe. A home missing its walls, but the dining table still standing. A school completely destroyed. A public bus rolling through an empty street like a scene from a disaster movie. But this wasn't fiction. This was terrifying reality. Rescue teams arrived quickly, but even they were overwhelmed. Roads were blocked. Bridges were gone. Some towns couldn't be reached at all. People were trapped. Many are still missing. Countless families have lost everything. Homes, businesses, loved ones. Shelters filled up overnight. Volunteers stepped in. Some cooked food for total strangers. Others began clearing roads by hand. Children shared toys with those they'd never met. People with almost nothing gave what little they had to others who had even less. But in the middle of all this pain, something powerful emerged: humanity. People didn't wait for help. They became the help. Strangers hugged each other. Communities stood together. Hope rose from the rubble. It reminded everyone, storms may take everything, but they can't take away kindness. Still, one question continues to haunt us. Why are storms like this becoming stronger, more frequent, and more unpredictable? Experts say this wasn't just a random natural disaster. It was part of a growing pattern. Around the world, we're seeing more intense cyclones, floods, wildfires, and heat waves. Our climate is changing, and fast. Warmer temperatures mean more moisture in the air. More moisture means stronger storms. Climate change is no longer a future threat. It's our current reality. Ziang's tragedy is not just a local story. It's a global warning, a reminder that ignoring our planet's warnings has consequences. And if we don't act now, the next storm could hit closer to home.